truth.
Lifetime in divine light, super bright in the soul, super bright in the mind, giving life, alkaline, no lie last, sounds aligned, no more waste of the time, gotta get the mind right. Quality, qualified, you can't call it undefined, elevation never dies, I was waiting under pressure, now I'm taking what is mine, with no limit, other side, call me Mr. Sunshine. You went out the finish line, eliminate a copy type. No controlling what ain't mine. Hey, okay, that's alright. Been mistakes, cut the lights, fourth in time. Do the change, redefine, see the vision from the sight. Light vine, lifetime in the vine light. Super bright in the soul, super bright in the mind. Giving life, alkaline, no lie last, sounds aligned. No more waste of the time, gotta get the mind right. Quality, qualified, you can call it undefined. Elevation never dies, I was waiting under pressure. Now I'm taking what is mine, with no limit, other side. Call me Mr. Sunshine.
Man, wifey be snapping on tracks, bro. What's up with y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your brother New Breed. I'm back again. Look, man, I want to just start off by shouting out Diamond Royal Ministries. I know I just went live discussing her video she did in response to my stream I did earlier. But it seems that publicly she has decided to apologize. And I'm all about having an open mind and being forgiving towards others. And I never had anything against this sister to begin with, nothing at all. And she gets into some of her reasoning and why she responded the way she did. And I think it's a good opportunity to clear the air as well as explain and express, my reasoning for wording things the way I do it, number one. And number two, I think it's a very good look when you see sisters like this humble themselves and come before the public. That shows me that she wants to be humbled under the Most High. She's just making sure that she's right, she's on the right path. And she got a bit into her emotions. She took some things personal that I said and in my previous broadcast, and they wasn't directed towards her. But she was woman enough to get on her platform and do some grown folk-ish and be like, you know what? I'm gonna apologize to that brother. And this is stuff that you do not see every day. So I think it warrants a response. And also in this particular stream, I want to do something else too. I want to highlight all the B-dubs that actually agree with me about what I was saying about American B-dubs. How there's a lot of women who are in my comment section who agreed with everything I said on multiple streams regarding this topic. And why is it that their opinions get ignored? Because what you have is an issue. It's not about what's true and what's false. The issue is who you like and who you dislike. But they're not understanding the truth will prevail. Just because you do not like my deliverance, just because you do not like my delivery, rather, or like me as a person, doesn't mean that I'm not speaking the truth. Just because I may come off a little rough around the edges and you feel some type of way doesn't mean that other people don't see things the way I see it, including Black women who are in America, who have literally been thanking me all day for making the video I made earlier. Yes, they have been thanking me. And it's because they're tired of the abuse coming from the demonic Jezebel type of women that are out here. And we're going to highlight those comments, and we're going to open up the chat. I'm going to share the link in the video at some point. And I'm not going to wait too long before I share the link. And that's just what it is. But allow us to continue.
First, I'm going to let people get time to come in. And I promise y'all, I ain't going to be long. And then I'm going to get off, and then I'm done with it after this. And everything that was talked about during New Breed's second live. So I'm going to give people a little more time to come in, and then I'm going to get off. Because I got things to do, okay? I got better things to do. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems with no more Black men, okay?
I'm going to make it clear. It was never a problem. That was never a problem. I wasn't trying to, I never had an issue. I never had a problem with Diamond Royal Ministries. I never had a problem. So let me make that clear. Allow us to proceed.
That's coming from me. We're going to address some things that took place during New Breed's second live addressing me. And then I'm going to get off here because I don't need to argue with nobody on social media. I feel like I spoke my truth, but people are going to take it the way they want to take it. People are going to always make you out to be the bad person when you address something. I can expect that on the internet, so it's fine. So New Breed asked me to publicly give him an apology. I'm publicly apologizing. I'm sorry, New Breed. If you felt like I was using my own childhood traumas and personal experiences, I was just explaining the issues, what was going on between Black men and Black women. That's all I really was doing. I don't have no hard feelings towards you, New Breed. I don't have no hard feelings towards anyone. I'm in a peaceful place down here in Florida. The Holy Spirit got me. I'm not worried about anything as the single woman I am. But I had to address all this hate towards Black women that y'all be doing. That's not cool. That's not acceptable. I have to call it out.
Now, see, this is where I have to come in and begin to highlight some things. This is where I got to begin to highlight some things, because why is it that some people hear something and they say, well, he hates BWs, but other BWs hear it, and that's not what they hear in my video. What is that? I'm going to go to some of the comments because I think it's important to highlight that I am not, as much as I label myself the voice of Black men, I'm still the voice of some of these Black women because they agree. They agree. The comment that I highlighted. Look, New Breed, as a Black woman, I 100% agree with you. Now I'm only 18 in my last semester of school, so of course I'm not married, but I want to be and want children. I don't know. I don't care if it's like she says, I don't care if I'm called a pick-me. Who is calling this woman a pick-me? Other Black women. Why she agrees with me? Because these other young Black women that she's growing up with are harassing her, calling her a pick-me for wanting family. So the B-dubs that I'm talking about in America are already trying to pollute and destroy young Black women who have potential. See, brothers, you brothers who got daughters, it's not these young men turning your daughters out. If your daughter is rebellious, guess who's turning them out? Other young women are turning your daughters out. They're the ones applying the pressure. They're the ones who is trying to guide them into whoredom and all these things. You see why this young lady relates to what I'm saying? Because she's surrounded by these type of women. It goes on to say, I want a husband that can lead and take control of things and who has 100% masculinity. I don't care what his bank account looks like because we can come up together. A happy ending for me is being protected and having many kids and a wealthy, happy home. I remember I was out with my friend. She was taking a picture of a sign that says kill all men. And I told her that was evil and it was wrong. She was totally angry with me, almost left me because I asked her, so you want your fathers and brothers gone too? Also, most of the Black girls in my school always bullied me and always wanted to fight me for no reason. I got along more with mixed girls and Asian girls. Are we just going to ignore what this woman been through by the American westernized young Black women? Are we going to ignore what she's been through? Am I not allowed to talk about these wild hyenas who's causing this sister pain and grief? Somebody has to address those type of people. There's more comments of women in agreement. Watch this. I'm going to show you more. I'm going to show you more because I think it's important that we highlight this. Because a lot of times people, we take our past traumatic experiences and we apply it to everything. And I believe that's what the sister did. And she sees that. Hold on, let me see here. Let's go there. Look, Kimberly, y'all see this? I'm a Black woman, and I agree with you. I'm dating a Black man. He has the same options. Says I'm different. Says I'm a different breed of BW. So you know what this means right here? You know what this means? That some women heard what I said and they literally dissociated their emotions and their feelings. And they listened to what I said and they removed themselves from what I said. And they were able to understand what the message was because they did not personalize it. Goes on to say, hold on, we got more of Black women agreeing. What's this? Empathetic vibes. Y'all see Miss Empathetic Vibes, right? She says, I'm glad you said not all BWs. I caught that because I was ready to be angry. It is the majority, so I'm gonna have to agree. So all the people twisting my words to say I said all, that's not what I said. She heard me say not all. And she said, you know what, brother, looking at what's going on in this current climate of society, new breed, I'm going to have to agree with you. You know why? She took her feelings to the side. She didn't personalize nothing I said. This is the type of stuff that gives me hope. And when I see our women having an open mind to certain things, this endears my heart. Because I know there's some who are not like these women, because if the shoe fit, you're going to wear it. We got more comments. See, the brothers, they not really having no issues like that. Brothers are saying, bro, you just telling the truth. Watch this. Another black woman. Are we going to ignore Miss Shai Atkins? Look, I'm going to tell you, it's so many people who hate me. They're going to demonize all you women who agree. And they're going to prove exactly what I talk about. They're going to call y'all names and all that. Just because they hate me, they're going to, listen, they're going to start to attack y'all. They're going to start to attack y'all just because you agree. Look, what does Shai say? Her name is Shahida Miller. She says, man, Bree, as a married black woman, you ain't saying nothing but facts. You ain't saying nothing but facts. It's sad out here. I have so much to say, but I'm not a very verbal person. I have an 18-year-old daughter, watch your videos, and my son. Keep on the path, Bree. We need words regardless of the delivery. Long as the food good. Team Bree. I choose to focus on the positive. Because what I've learned is the caliber of BWs who are offended, they're not on a caliber of thought to follow a person like me. Because if I can get on here and do videos talking about the black man being the devil, they didn't unsubscribe, they didn't get upset. That's because a lot of the black men who follow me are on a higher echelage. They are on a higher caliber. They understand truth. And then the women who can separate themselves from their own emotions, they are on a higher caliber. They are on a different train of thought. If somebody was to say, black men are all this and all that, they're all deadbeat fathers, I'm not going to get offended because I'm not a deadbeat father. I provide for each and every one of my children. So why the hell would I get upset? That woman made it clear. We need the truth. We don't care about the delivery. This is women saying that. She's a married woman. Why is that so important for her to hear the truth? Because she's looking around at how these other B-dubs in America are moving. And it's clearly a problem. It's clearly problematic. I'm going to go ahead and heart that comment. Which one of your 10 wives hurt you, boo? Question mark. Somebody else says, let me see. Let's go. We're just going to focus on black women who agree. Who agree. We got another woman saying, I'm over here. I ain't voting for Camilla. Now, this person says, you are generalizing. Birds of a feather will flock together. Yes, I'm generalizing. I absolutely am generalizing. Because I have taken empirical data, which prove that black women are the most unmarried, unprotected, as well as pro-choice women in the United States. So when I see this to be problematic, when the mass majority of our women are like this, I'm allowed to generalize. Do you understand? This is perfect to generalize. This whole situation, I am supposed to be generalizing because there's so many of our sisters who've strayed from the faith. And there's so many of our sisters who are not being married. It's the majority. It's literally the majority. What do you want me to do? Look, if you're looking for me to be the Umar Johnson type of guy, that anytime I'm addressing BWs, I'm talking about my sisters. And I hope that you sisters in Queens, you Nubian queens, are radiating on another frequency. My good sister. Listen, if you think that's going to get the attention of Americanized, westernized B-dubs, then good luck on that. Because I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of B-dubs in America are out here doing the devil's work. They doing the devil's work. They're doing it through politics. They are the face of white supremacy officially. And I'm going to say this, and some people not going to like it. Newbreed, you always going in. I believe the mass majority of inner city BWs in America, I think they are sexually stimulated by black on black violence. I think it's nothing more they like to see another black man go kill another black man. I think it make they box sweat. They love seeing drilling. They love seeing thugging. They love when you have another drill rapper go desecrate somebody's grave. Like, that's why they doing it. Y'all want to know why these young boys is out here going buck wild, showing off, pulling up on ops on camera? They doing it for the inner city BW. Let's get P. Diddy out of here. I'm just waiting for somebody to block P. Diddy. You should be worried about trial, Diddy. Why you all up in my streams? You got P. Diddy in the jump. Somebody said, what makes you think that? Well, I'm just looking at what's happening. It's called an astute observation. All of these shows where it's black on black violence and black on black crime, all these drug dealer shows, you know the number one people are watching that? American BWs. They love it. It tickles their fancy. They love seeing black men destroy each other. They love it. Matter of fact, a lot of American BWs are not even going to support you, brothers, until they see you destroy another brother. That's the only time you're going to get some support, when they see you at odds with somebody else. That's a fact. Let's go.
Y'all do it, and it's starting to be a problem. We don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it. Just say the black women you deal with is the problem. Stop saying we all the problem. That's the ones you deal with. I don't bother black men. I don't use black men up for anything. Matter of fact, I did everything. I tried to do things righteous towards a black man, but I didn't get that in return.
And see, this is what I'm saying. She's apologized to me, and I accept that. But I can also see that, you know, this sister's coming from a hurt place. And I hope that we can have a conversation, rather publicly, privately, just a conversation where you can really speak your mind. And I can put things into perspective for you to kind of help you get over some of these issues, so you can get in the vein of being that feminine, nurturing soul, that woman that a man is really checking for. It's going to take some healing, and you're already doing that, and I applaud you for that. You spoke many times about your trials and tribulations, as well as I do on my channel. And that's one thing I really liked about Diamond Royal Ministries, is she's not afraid to open up about her personal life. And I like the fact that she shows vulnerability, and that's what made me even begin to support her channel. And I hope that she can come to a place of healing. I hope she can come to a place of healing. And I think we can be cool. Like, you know, we just had this back and forth. You know, there was some things that were misunderstood. Some BWs, they actually understood where I was coming from. Some don't. Some unsubscribe. Look, I'll lose subscribers and I gain them back. It happens all the time. Some people subscribe, some people unsubscribe. Man, how the hell did he get back in here, bro? How was this happen? Well, we got Diddy back out. Let's go.
But people got their own experiences in life. All right. So I'm not here to debunk what he's saying, but when you saying Black women in America, I had to address it. It wasn't that I made it personal. The title said Black woman in America. I'm a Black woman in America.
And yeah, the title was Black Women in America Are the Devil. You know, that's what you call a generalization. Now, of course, some of the attributes and traits that I listed had nothing to do with Diamond Royal Ministries. And that was the whole point. What I was talking about was specific character traits and flaws and things that we have. That's why other women didn't take offense, because the shoe didn't fit. They literally exit themselves out of the equation. They exit themselves out of the equation. Let's see. I'm gonna go to some more comments here, because I think it's really important to highlight that there are women who agree with me, bro. And we can't just disregard what these women are seeing and hearing. And I'm going to share the link in the chat. Whether you agree or disagree with me, you have an opportunity to reach out and chop it up with me. And these type of issues can be worked out. If Diamond Royal Ministries happen to be watching, you can click on the link. Bro. I want to go to a previous video. In this video right here, you have people who agree, disagree. We'll read some of those comments. Look at this. In this video, a Black woman admits that Black love doesn't exist anymore, and they choose career. Now, I had quite a few comments on this video. This woman says Black love does exist, and I love Black men. I will never believe this type of lie. It's of the devil. Are you married? Look, are you married to a Black man? You see why it's safe to generalize nowadays? How can you talk about how much you love Black men and this is a lie from the devil, but you don't have a Black husband? She couldn't answer that question. Let's see. Oh, servant leadership shares a scripture, Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Oh, my people, those which lead you cause you to error and destroy the way of thy paths. This is the facts. Women are raising up monstrous children, bro, in America, bro. They're coming up out of pocket, out of control. This is just a fact. But anyway, let me see what brother Christian, what's up, bro? What you got to say?
Hey, man, how you doing, brother? How you doing, New Breed?
Man, I'm good to go, bro. Just seeing who agrees, disagrees, you know, what people's take on everything is. I realize that sometimes my messages can be a bit controversial. And I just wanted to see what your take on it and your experience is in America, right?
Man.
Just with women in general, the Americanized mindset. What have you experienced?
Well, okay, I'm 26, so I feel like I got to see like the last like tiny bit of like chivalry. Like I think it kind of like really started going to hell like with all women like 2013. But after that, it's been, I'm telling you what, you was right. I kind of low key I shed a little tears when you said that. I'm even debating of deleting this one lady from my thing, because you know what, damn, you're right, Newbie. It's like I'm trying to leave this country now, like, and I need to put more action into it, but these women are horrible, man. Like I remember, man, I was with a woman, like, you know, I was still a little lustful, you know, but yeah, she stole my firearm, man. She stole my firearm.
Man, I'm sorry.
Man,
I'm
and
sorry.
like it is.
I'm sorry to hear that. It really be real out here. You brothers got to be on point and you got to be watchful. Now, we're not saying these type of things can't happen overseas or happen, in places that, aren't America. We're not saying that, but we're just saying that you got to have a watchful eye these days, man. You got to be on point. Let me see. Let me see if there's any other comments where there was. Anyway, I don't want to keep on harping on comments right now. The point I was trying to make is I wanted to highlight that there are women who actually agree with what I said, and it was quite a few of them. But yeah, man, I want to thank you, Christian, for adding your sentiments, man. I'm gonna try to share the link and let whoever come in. So thank you. All right.
Appreciate
Peace.
it, man. All right, peace.
My bad, bro. All right, all right. Let me make sure I get Diamond Royal's apology back up. It's starting not to sound like an apology, but I'm gonna just be graceful and say, hey, I like her attempts to try to just clear the air on everything, and we could discuss it.
These stereotypes that people have, it's not always the truth. You don't know what background we come from. You don't know what walk we had in life. And I have to address, I know I already apologized about it because I don't want no smoke, but he said he wanted to unfollow me for that. I was going to.
But this the thing, though. I wasn't going to be giving this woman no smoke. Please, Miss Diamond, don't make it seem like I'm trying to bully you into apologizing. What I said in my stream was, I deserve a public apology because she's making videos about me as if I was speaking about her and I wasn't. But to say you want smoke, like I'm not out here to try to give no smoke, sister. It's nothing like that. I just think it is a very good look that you're humbling yourself. It's a very good look that you're humbling yourself. And then I've seen some crazy conversation. I've seen some crazy comments and say, well, did New Breed apologize to BWs? The answer is no. And I'm not going to apologize to BWs. The last thing B-dubs in America need is an apology from me. The last thing they need in America right now is an apology, bro. That's crazy that these women are in her comment section saying that. Well, is he gonna apologize to B-dubs? No, I'm not. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. It's not happening. I'm going to read, some of her comments where people are reacting and responding, but let's go.
To unfollow him because somebody said on his comment section that New Breed just gave you a shout out about your ministry. I literally just said, God bless New Breed and his family just 3 or 4 days ago. I said, New Breed seemed happy with his wife. I'm glad God blessed him. And then today he says all black women are devils in America. So, okay. He says something positive about me and I said something positive about him. And this is the result we get all the time. So that doesn't mean anything. If that's how you internally really feel about black women, it doesn't mean anything. But I did just say a blessing about his family. And I said, after hearing that live, he said he was going to unsubscribe to me. I said I was going to unsubscribe to him. I'm not saying New Breed, he might be a good black man. I don't know his life story and what he went through. I'm only speaking for me and what I went through. And I don't see me being a bad black woman. I'm just not a bad person.
And neither do I. I never seen you that way. That's why that video was not geared towards yourself. And perhaps you found the need to defend all black women because I said black women in America. But I'm allowed to generalize when the majority is out of pocket. Sister, you got to understand that Our men and women aren't on the same page right now. You got our women out here voting for a candidate that our men are not voting for. That means we're not. That means we're not in unison. We're not in lockstep. So there's a great divide and there's a great misunderstanding going on. So I just want to make that clear. My video to begin with wasn't about you. And there's a mechanism in place anytime you speak about Black women at all and hold them to any sort of accountability, the mechanism goes off and everybody is coming to arms in defense of these women, even if by process of elimination, you end up defending evil. Even if you end up defending these women who are destroying society from the inside out, doesn't matter. Because long as they can get you to personalize something, then that's what you do. And you got some slime balls out here who they gain off of that. They try to gain off your trauma and all of that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell the Black woman, please put away your trauma and understand the issues we're fighting. Beautiful, brave woman. What is going on?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. I just wanted to give my input on what's going on how I feel about the Black women. Let me start off by saying I am a Black woman myself, and everything you said is just right. And once everybody realized it, from the entertainers, just every Black woman, like generally that you see, it's a disgrace. Like you said, from the twerking to the fighting, not want to be in a family, having abortions, like it's all true. So let's stop trying to debunk it and move forward and see how we can correct it.
Yo, I want to thank you for having the courage to actually get up here and say that. That is commendable on many levels.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And that's all I really wanted to say, because I know I know some women that got more abortions than they have babies. Like, make it
What?
make sense. Yes.
I
And
don't think you making that up. You literally are speaking.
no, not at all.
Yeah, you speaking from firsthand experience. And is it safe to say? Is it safe to say that somebody has to expose that type of darkness?
Yeah, somebody, exactly. Instead of trying to cover it up or taking it personal, when again, you know, it have nothing to do with you. But generally speaking, it's true. You look at the TV, you see Black women twerking on every single video, the entertainers, but other races, they don't do that. Like, you're not finna see no half naked girl bent over on the video on no other race. I mean, and if they are, they implicating the hip hop culture, or it's one of them that's a part of the hip hop.
My bad. I had to mute myself real quick. But nah, like you speaking nothing but facts. Hold on real quick. Hey, continue speaking. You got it.
Okay. I mean, that's really for everybody who watching. I wish that we all as a whole, generally speaking, realize that this is true. We need to do something about it instead of arguing. We need to be arguing with the women that's doing what they're doing instead of the men that's trying to correct it.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I appreciate that. Somebody got to say it. Excuse me. Somebody got to say it. One moment. One moment. Hey, yo, I want to thank a beautiful, brave woman for coming on and saying what she's saying. She's talking about things that a lot of BWs can't talk about without the fear of being shamed or, mistreated, talk bad about, because she's just speaking the obvious. And I want to thank you for that and bless you for speaking nothing but the truth. Beautiful, brave woman, can you still hear me? All right. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. All right, cool. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, my bad, sister. I had some stuff going on over here. But she was keeping it a buck. She was keeping it a buck. She was speaking on the things that needed to be talked about. Are y'all going to say that this sister is wrong? That's why I think it's important that I highlight the fact that it's still Black women who are tired of seeing the mental illness in our community. They're tired of it. Not all of them are taking offense to everything I say. And she's not wrong at all. Nothing that sister said was wrong. Hold on, let me go back to the public apology and then we'll get back to it.
Okay, Newbury, you said, I accept your apology and hope we can have a public conversation. I'm open to it, Newbury.
Mm-hmm.
I'm open to it because I feel like the issue, good Black women and good Black men, we don't meet each other often.
Yep. Okay.
We raised around all the ratchet stuff, bad people. So it kind of downplays the good people in the community because we got so much foolishness going.
And shout out to Diamond Royal because she's welcome to have a public discussion, and we can talk solution. We can really move the envelope on this and have a discussion that's going to be beneficial for both of our audiences, where we can come to a conclusion on how we got to move. And I'm hoping that she doesn't mind addressing mind addressing some of the more controversial topics like biblical marriage, because she's a biblical teacher and biblical marriage include polygyny. I hope that she's open to have a discussion about true biblical marriage as well as other solutions for our people, because honestly, polygyny is really one of the only real solutions to rebuild back our families. So I would like to hear her stance on that. I would like to hear some of the solutions that she may have when it comes to Black relationships and so forth. These are the type of things that I would like to talk to her about publicly. And if you're open to that, we can always join one of each other's links. I don't think she's joining tonight because it looked like she was still live. I thought her live had ended, but then when I went over there, she was still chopping it up on the apology. So, the fact that she's open to that, I think it's a good thing. Anyway, let's go.
Going on in the world, bad is literally overpowering the good these days. So I'm open for that, New Breed, so you can really hear me out. But I had to address some of the things that was said in the comment section.
She said she open for that. That's what's up.
And
I'm willing to hear you out.
Your second live addressing me in my life. Sometimes with the internet, you don't see why we're reacting a certain way. Okay? I was not addressing you when you said something about, I can't even remember what it was. I was addressing somebody in your comment section. I wasn't even addressing you at that point. I was just trying to hear you out. Somebody said, oh, she's probably, what did that person say in your comment section? Oh, she probably supports Kamala and Black women doing abortions. Now, if anybody been following me.
Yeah, we people gonna say what they want in the chats. If I heard her doing that, I would have never supported her to begin with.
The internet lying for and clout chasing. Somebody said I was clout chasing, New Breed. I don't need to clout chase. If anybody recall me from the beginning when I started my ministry last year, I told y'all the Holy Spirit had me set up this ministry. It had nothing to do with me.
And so, you know what? And like I said, I hope that one day we can have a conversation. I think it's important that we really chop it up publicly. And maybe we can bring the body of Christ further. Maybe we can enlighten people when it comes to relationships. Maybe we can have a compromise. Maybe we can have a bill that literally, you know what I'm saying, that literally gets people thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I think she is coming from a legit place. I think that she may value the support that she got from me more than being at odds because she was feeling some type of way. I truly think her apology is sincere. I think that we're gonna have to open up and have that conversation. And I just wanted to come through and react to that. I don't need to stream live very long. Pretty soon I might be doing another video once they tell us who the president is. It may just be a quick video, but once we find out who the president is, y'all probably see me come back, right? Anyway, man, one love to y'all. When it comes to Diamond Royal Ministry, you still have my support. I hope that we can have this 101 publicly soon. Whenever you're ready, let me know. You can come into the comment section and let me know some availability or whatever the case is. But you have a blessed evening. Y'all be safe out here. More material coming. With that being said, shalom. Peace.